welcome to Mia's Stories. Make sure to subscribe to never miss an update, and a lucky chance to video chat with me. It was a warm summer evening, and I found myself alone in my grandparents' house. My sister had gone out with her friends, leaving me with the perfect opportunity to indulge in my secret passion for cross-dressing. I had always been fascinated by the feel of silky fabrics against my skin, the way a pair of high heels elongated my legs, and the transformation that makeup could bring. As I rummaged through my sister's closet, my heart raced with excitement. I carefully selected a black lace lingerie set, a figure-hugging red dress, and a pair of strappy stilettos. I applied makeup expertly, enhancing my features and transforming myself into a stunning version of my sister. Once I was fully dressed and made up, I admired my reflection in the mirror. I felt a surge of confidence and empowerment, knowing that I was finally able to express myself in a way that felt true to who I was. As I heard the sound of the front door opening, panic set in. My grandparents had returned earlier than expected, and I knew that if they discovered me dressed as my sister, the consequences would be disastrous. I quickly rushed to my sister's room, frantically searching for a way to hide my true identity. I found a pair of oversized sunglasses and a wide-brimmed hat, hoping that they would be enough to disguise my features. With a racing heart, I made my way to the living room where my grandparents were seated, chatting animatedly. I tried to act nonchalant, striking up a conversation about the weather in an attempt to divert their attention away from me. However, as I moved around the room, I could feel their curious gazes on me. I could sense that something was off, that they were picking up on the subtle differences in my appearance. Just as I thought I would be discovered, a stroke of luck came my way. My grandparents received a phone call, and they excused themselves to the kitchen to take it, leaving me alone in the living room. I took a deep breath, trying to calm my racing heart. This was my chance to escape, to retreat back to my sister's room and change back into my regular clothes before they returned. But as I turned to leave, I heard the unmistakable sound of footsteps approaching. My sister had returned home unexpectedly, and I knew that my secret was about to be exposed. She entered the room, her eyes widening in shock as she took in my appearance. For a moment, there was silence as we both processed the situation. Then, to my surprise, a mischievous glint appeared in my sister's eyes. She walked over to me, a smile playing on her lips as she whispered, "Well, look at you all dolled up. I never knew you had a secret like this." I braced myself for the inevitable backlash, but instead of anger or disgust, my sister's reaction was one of amusement and curiosity. She circled me, taking in every detail of my outfit and makeup. "Have you been hiding this side of yourself from me all this time?" she teased, a playful smile on her face. I hesitated, unsure of how to respond. But before I could gather my thoughts, my sister surprised me by reaching out and adjusting the strap of my dress, her touch sending a shiver down my spine. "Let's have some fun with this," she whispered, her voice low and seductive. "Let's see how far we can take this little charade without our grandparents finding out." My sister's proposal both thrilled and terrified me. The thought of parading around as her in front of our unsuspecting grandparents sent a rush of excitement through me, but the fear of being caught lingered in the back of my mind. With a mix of nerves and anticipation, I agreed to her plan. She quickly helped me adjust my appearance, ensuring that I looked as convincing as possible as her. Taking a deep breath, I stepped out of the room, my sister following closely behind. As we entered the living room, our grandparents glanced up, their expressions shifting from surprise to confusion. My heart pounded in my chest as I tried to act natural, mimicking my sister's mannerisms and speech patterns. With each passing moment, the charade became more exhilarating, the risk of being discovered adding an electrifying edge to the situation. Grandma asks, "Hi Sarah, where have you been all day?" I felt a sigh of relief now. They couldn't tell it was me. As I continued the conversation with them, they had no idea they are talking to their grandson and not granddaughter. That moment allowed me to fully embrace my feminine self and truly be a woman in the moment. As the evening progressed, I went back into the room and congratulated Sarah on accomplishing the mission. She was elated as well. We then took all of my makeup and clothing off and never shared this day with anyone. It is a secret, Sarah, and I will cherish forever. If you enjoyed this story and want to show your support, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Also, For every comment with 69, you could have a chance to video chat with me. Thanks for your time.